Welcome to the Success Face YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be discussing the book, Fix It, written by Roger Connors and Tom Smith. This book is all about how leaders can take proactive steps to address and resolve problems within their organizations. We'll be exploring the key ideas and concepts presented in the book and sharing our thoughts on how they can be applied in the real world. So if you're a leader looking for ways to effectively address and solve problems within your team or organization, this video is for you. Stick around and let's dive in. In the workplace, widespread disengagement, complacency, and a general lack of ownership and responsibility are reaching crisis levels. Creating responsibility is the first, quickest way to tackling this emergency. Don't use accountability in a way that puts blame on others and makes people afraid. All things considered, teach the sort of responsibility in which individuals lead, own concerns and make a move to tackle them. This above-the-line behavior produces positive outcomes. The majority of people operate below the line the majority of the time. They do the minimum, become complacent, make excuses, assign blame, and wait for instructions. People point fingers and assign blame when businesses fail to address accountability. Understanding the characteristics of accountability and how to incorporate it into your business is the first step in developing a culture of accountability that fosters trust, engagement, and improved outcomes. The 16 accountability traits. There are 16 distinct accountability traits that successful individuals, teams, and organizations exhibit. Over the course of 3 years, polls asking professionals to report on their particular methods in this field drew more than 40,000 responses. You can use these behaviors in your organization with the assistance of their experiences and the lessons they learned. 1. Getting the point of view of others. Look for and figure out others' points of view. Get out of your office to talk to people from outside your organization and up and down the hierarchy. Before making a decision, inquire about the thoughts and concerns of others. Take into account as many perspectives as you can. Fix it yourself, as McDonald's HR Vice President Paulette Wage did. She consistently wears the uniform openly to acquire the point of view of cafe workers. As Larry Page, CEO of Google, does for his more than 40,000 employees, set aside time each week to answer questions. 2. Communicating openly and confidently. Make it safe for people to ask tough questions and encourage open, honest discussion. The truth should be told directly to people, not through intermediaries. Talk to your employees as if you own the company and are putting your money in danger. By asking people what they think, you can show that you want to know the truth. Never assume that they will talk truthfully. Inquire with them, check in frequently, and allow them to speak first. Take a weekly walk with a team member who disagrees with you to fix it, as Chief of Police Carl Coburn does. Ask each member of your team, like Hill-Rom COO Carlin Solomon did, if each meeting was worth their time and how it could be improved. 3. Getting and giving feedback. You need feedback to get better, and the more of it you get, the better. Look for Ask for, and respond promptly to both positive and negative feedback that is constructive. A coach is needed by all. Find a mentor for yourself. Follow the 75-25 rule to fix it yourself, like restaurateur Ian Baines. He refrains from speaking in any conversation for more than 25% of the time. He carefully listens to the other 75%. 4. Handling the hard things to see reality. Personally accept constructive and harsh feedback. In the same spirit, offer it. Remain fair, yet keep your input supportive and true while conveying or tolerating it. When you intend to provide hard feedback, be direct and respectful when you ask for permission. If you don't get any direct feedback, that doesn't mean you can't do better. Make sure you're not sending the wrong signals if you want to discourage negative feedback. You might prevent people from speaking truthfully. Inquire for honest feedback. Altequip's Chief Executive Officer, Casey Jones, demands that his team tell it like it is. He made that a composed organization strategy. 5. Being personally invested. A lot of people avoid owning their problems and disengage at work. They need motivation to become invested. Utilizing old-school management strategies such as fear and intimidation will not help you engage others. Adopt the tried and true strategies of successful businesses like Zappos, Google, and Amazon. Facilitate the discovery of people's greater purpose and the creation of common objectives around which everyone can unite. Applicants who lack a commitment to ownership and a mentality of just do it are turned down during the hiring process. 6. Success is learned from both successes and failures. Successful people constantly and deliberately learn from their successes and failures. Avoid the natural urge to draw only lessons from your successes. Gain from your disappointments in some measure as much as from your successes. When engineers wanted to make bomber aircraft more likely to survive during World War II, they looked at the patterns of bullet holes in planes that came back from missions safely. It took a brave engineer to point out that they also needed to look at planes that didn't make it in order to figure out where the planes were most likely to crash. Like performance psychologist Dave Jennings, who debriefs every project by asking what worked, why it worked, and how. Fix it for yourself. Keep a receptive outlook, seek clarification on pressing issues, foster new abilities and just let it out when you don't have the responses. 7. Making sure you're aligned with key results. The majority of employees are unable to calibrate their work to shared goals because they don't know the top goals of their company. Confusion, poor execution, low engagement, and zero accountability result from a lack of goals. To see how their work contributes and to take responsibility for their results, people need clear goals. Fix it for your team like Dave Valentine, a former development manager at Kroger, who starts weekly meetings by asking everyone to report on their commitments from the previous week, their progress, and their plans for the next week. The vice president of the original cakery, Suzanne Pottinger, posts messages about key results all over her office, creates metrics around these results, talks about them in every meeting, and ties bonuses to them. 8. Taking action on the feedback. After receiving feedback, verify that you have comprehended it. If so, start by taking action only on a small portion. You encourage more feedback when you demonstrate your appreciation for it. Manager at a TV affiliate in California, Robert Martinez, makes it a priority to act immediately on feedback, demonstrating that he takes the person's advice seriously. Start a feedback wall for your team to fix it, just like Cindy Murray, the brand manager at Chico's, did. After receiving feedback, leaders and employees post commitment cards on the wall for everyone to see. They hold each other accountable for keeping their promises. 9. Always wondering, what else can I do? Consider what additional actions you can take to overcome obstacles and solve problems. Out of the ordinary, look for creative, novel solutions. Never stop asking yourself, what else, and what more, you can do to achieve your objectives. When you work together, especially, you'll get answers and solutions. Fix it for your team by, for a day, firing one of your managers. The fired manager makes job-seeking visits to rival businesses. These supervisors ponder, what could we do that they do well? Furthermore, what can we avoid that they fail at? 10. Working together across functional boundaries, be wary of departmental lines, which often divide and weaken organizations. Create a culture of accountability, where everyone in the company works together to achieve common objectives. Like Vincent Weifer, Vice President of Intel Security Group, did, fix it for your company. While two squabbling groups wouldn't team up, he put them generally on a transport to go bowling. The teams got along well, talked about problems, and came up with ideas for solutions away from their workplace. 11. Creatively addressing obstacles. Assume that you are capable of resolving any issue and overcoming any obstacle. Grit and tenacity are required to be held accountable. When she wrote her first Harry Potter book, J.K. Rowling, who is now worth $1 billion, was a single mother who was living on welfare. Her manuscript was rejected by a dozen publishers, and the publisher who signed her was so reluctant that he advised her to look for work because the book would probably fail. Jeff Hawkins, the creator of handheld processing, conquered very nearly 10 years of item disappointment and frustration prior to making the Palm Pilot in 1997. Work together to solve challenging issues and establish a specialist network. Create a business book club, like Quantum Corporation's Global HR Director Terry Longbella, to fix it for her team. Each quarter, a different team member selects a book. Ideas and insights that are pertinent to overcoming the team's challenges are brought to light during discussions. 12. Taking the necessary risks to overcome obstacles and accomplish great things. Take risks. Most of the time, taking risks entails doing things in a novel way that no one else has. It often requires breaking the rules or disrupting the status quo, which takes courage. Openly and honestly take calculated risks, seek assistance, anticipate resistance, fail quickly and learn, and then try again. Run a risk night, like Michigan Virtual University's Jamie Fitzpatrick did, where fake money was used to create a casino-like event. 13. Keeping your promise. Make the decision right now to always deliver on your promises and do so on time. Make dependability the core of who you are. Take care of the things you should do to align with your company's values and mission that you didn't commit to doing. Give it your all. By maintaining a workload that is manageable and reassigning priorities when necessary, you can assist employees in carrying out their promises. Follow Martinez's example, the TV manager in California, who forces his team members to take charge of important, highly visible projects. 14. No pointing fingers. Don't blame other people to avoid taking responsibility. Regardless of whether you feel legitimized in becoming suddenly angry, pursue the more responsible option. Maintain your height. Refrain from blaming other people or the circumstances. Introduce a trigger word, like NSM Construction CEO Mark Neve did to fix it for your company. People yell, Omaha, whenever an employee or leader begins to place blame or engage in other below-the-line conduct. Offenders are reminded that they are falling by using the trigger word. 15. Keeping tabs on your development and providing details regarding it. Responsibility implies full, legitimate appraisal and detailing of results. Accountability increases when individual and team performance are discussed openly and transparently. Crew members and pilots discuss one another's performance without being defensive. Declare your objectives publicly to hold yourself accountable. Keep track of your achievements. Keep a score to see how far you've come. Decide your responsibility holes and close them. Fix it for your company by opening your books, like Structural Integrity Associates does, where every employee has access to the company's finances at any time. This makes it easier for everyone to take responsibility and work together. 16. Building a trusting environment. Use positive accountability to build a trusting culture in your company. All of the preceding characteristics make up positive accountability, and each of them contributes to trust. Trust will be damaged as a result of that negative accountability that comes from punishing or shaming those who fail to meet their goals. Be a person that other people can trust by earning trust through authenticity and honesty. Fix it for your team, like Mark Polking of Transamerica, who, despite having a 65-member team, knows each member by name and is aware of their current contributions. Polking recognizes all colleagues in his gatherings, referring to the particular things they do to assist the group with meeting its goals. Thank you for watching our latest video on Fix It by Roger Connors and Tom Smith on our YouTube channel, The Success Face. We hope that this video provided valuable insights and strategies for improving and fixing problems in your organization. Remember, as leaders, it's our responsibility to take action and make positive changes for the benefit of our team and the overall success of the company. Keep following our channel for more leadership tips and inspiration. Thank you for your support.